Thanks, Ben. Hi, I'm JC. I'm an environmental studies student at De Anza College, and I'm here to tell you that we face a big problem with plastic pollution. Our use of plastic is creating a 400-year problem. Plastic does not ever decompose, which means that every single plastic that's ever been produced since the 1950s has ended up in our environment. That's about 3 billion tons of plastic that has been produced worldwide. Not all plastics are recyclable, and some are incinerated or end up in our landfill. When plastics are sent to our landfill, the rainwater flows down into the ground, passing through the compressed waste, and creates a highly toxic stew called leachate, which can move into the groundwater, soil, and streams, poisoning the ecosystems and harming wildlife. Plastics that are incinerated release toxic gases into the atmosphere and release soot, which consists largely of amorphous carbon that ultimately contributes to climate change and air pollution. The real impact of plastic on the environment begins at the wellheads of the initial extraction. Oil, gas, coal are fossil fuels building blocks of plastics. Plastic is ultimately just a form of fossil fuel. In its single-use plastics such as bottles, grocery bags, to-go food containers, and everyday household items are made from oil or natural gas. During the extractions of fossil fuels, there are leaks that contribute to greenhouse gases that are released into the environment. Plastic effects of global warming and the environment is almost always overlooked. The Center for International Environmental Law gathered data on how much climate warming greenhouse gas is produced in the making of plastics from beginning to end. The fracking process releases methane that traps 3 times more heat in the atmosphere than carbon dioxide. Methane release from leakage and burning, which can happen anywhere from the well to the end user. Emissions from plastic produce and incineration could account to 56 gigatons of carbon between now and 2050. That's 56 billion tons, or almost 50 times the annual emissions of all coal power plants in the US. So, where does all that carbon go? Our ocean is the largest natural carbon filter for greenhouse gases. The ocean absorbs about 1/4 of the CO2 that humans create when burning fossil fuels. Therefore, when the ocean's ecosystem is disrupted, the entire system ultimately fails. Marine animals are under threat. Millions of seabirds die every year due to the plastic found in their intestines, ultimately affecting us because we are eating plastic. 1/4 of the fish have plastic in their gut, and 83% of tap water samples contain plastics. We even breathe plastics because microplastics are linked to air pollution. Plastic pollution is not just an ocean issue, it's a climate issue, and it's a human issue. A takeaway from this is that our plastic issues are in fact a climate issue that is hidden in plain sight. Now, Ivania is going to take it from here to show you how to reduce your plastic use. Thank you.